I took a nap before reading this. I miss it now. And I'm gonna salvage it later. Get it? Get it? Get it? You see what I did there? You see what I did there? No? Shut up. It's been days since the office party. Since Alexis unexpectedly ended your streaming arrangement. They're still technically on her personal team. You haven't spoken to her directly. I've even seen her. I wonder if she's been working from home. What's more, Robert Rule doesn't have any planned streams, but also hasn't posted about an official races. This just isn't like Alexis at all. Cutting me off with no explanation, going dark in her forum. What the hell did Vance and Steven say to her at the party? Sebastian, you've been staring at the same spreadsheet for 20 minutes. Are you even seeing the numbers anymore? Or did they just become part of the wallpaper? I'm seeing them, Morgan. I'm just processing. You've been processing since the office party. I'm fine. I just haven't been sleeping well. That's all. Are you sure? It kind of seems like Miss Ironwood. Alexis is the one we should be worried about. She's been acting really off. Having misspoken since the party. Whatever happened with Steven and that woman must have rattled the hell out of Ironwood. I hope she's talking to someone about it. A bittersweet feeling hits you. You probably would have spoken to each other about this ordinarily. This is more than just losing a dumbass. I lost my best friend, Dort. You can't even let yourself think of the term partner or girlfriend. It's too painful. I have to know where Steven gets his audacity. You didn't hear this from me, but there were a lot of junior employees who wanted to file complaints about him, but too scared. Complaints? About what? The usual. He's a borderline abusive micromanager who never gives anyone the flowers. But it's gotten to a point where it's just ridiculous. I wish more people were empowered to complain. Your personal phone suddenly buzzes to life on your desktop. Maverick Talent Acquisition? Is that one of our biggest competitors? Yeah? They operate on the other side of the country. And I wonder what they want. You excuse yourself to the lobby to take the call. This is Sebastian Bain. May I ask who's calling? Yes, hello there. This is Sarah Miller. I'm a recruiter with Maverick Talent Acquisition. Your resume ended up on my desk a few days ago, and we're very impressed with your qualifications. Thank you, but I didn't send you my resume, so who did? Unfortunately, I can't say. Unfortunately, I can't say. The email came from a generic Ironwood alias. C-Suite at Ironwood ITD. C-Suite. The only people I know who might have access to that email are the VP and Alexis. Regardless, you came highly recommended. We're prepared to offer you a senior position. Of course, to make our offer competitive, we exceed your current salary and pay all your relocating fees. That's an incredibly generous offer, Miss Miller. But I need time to think about it. I understand. This is just a lot of taking all at once. Naturally, we'll give you until this Friday to make a decision. 2 days from now. Alright. You end the call and stand rooted to the spot for a second, stunned. Then, compelled by some unseen force, you walk out. Confusing blend of emotion propels you to Alexis' penthouse. Everything looks brighter and more still in the day. I was gonna say, it does not look the same. But then again, it's the first time we saw her in the morning. See, this does not look like her penthouse, but We literally have never seen it in the morning. So Alexis is sitting at her bar on her laptop. It's barely 2 in the afternoon, but it's a drink at her left. Sebastian, what are you doing here? I got a call today from a headhunter at Maverick. She said my resume was forwarded by C-Suite. A brief flicker of emotion you can't read lights up Alexis' eyes. She leans against the bar, thoughtful. What they offer you? A raise. A promotion. All moving costs covered. Alexis nods slowly, processing. She isn't quite looking at you. If you intend to take it, then I'll pay you out through the end of this month. Moving cross country will require... You gotta be kidding me with this. You're seriously still ignoring your feelings? You're trying to pretend I was just a co-worker to you? A streaming partner? No, of course not. It's just... Okay, you know, it's complicated. It's only complicated because you made it complicated. Alexis groans, takes a deep drink from her whiskey. You eye it with a scowl. As she takes a deep drink of her drink, taking a deep drink of mine. It's not like you to drink in the middle of the day. Maybe you don't know me as well as you think. Maybe not. Because I know, but at least told me why she's suddenly so different. You didn't say why you ended our contract. You didn't tell me what the hell Vance and Steven said to you. I waited a week for this, Alexis. Actually, I didn't read the last chapter on Friday or even Saturday. It was like Monday. Still, I waited a whole week for this. You're assuming my choice to terminate a partnership had anything to do with them. This is what you're talking about, Alexis. You're gaslighting me. I'm not vulnerable enough to fall for it. Tell me the truth. I deserve it. Please, as I just found out, after this chapter, this last chapter. That made no sense. There's one more chapter after this, so please, explain as much as you can. Now. I don't care how long it is. Just make it a cheap chapter. Explain shit. Yeah, this chapter and the last chapter. Right? We're at 7. What is 7? Yeah. Right? Yeah. 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 Last chapter. Leslie finally looks at you for more than a second, her eyes weary and baleful. Wrestling Doctor got confirmation that the rule demands associate my bank account. I don't know how. I suspect they had a hacker, which is illegal, but I have no proof of that assertion. They don't use the information to intimidate me into stepping down as CEO. More blackmail? Why am I not surprised? France is vindictive, and Steven is power hungry. Everything they do is dirty. It'd be pathetic if it went so dangerous. Has it, Vance has doubled several other CEOs this way. I don't know to what end. It's not as though she and I are in the same industry. None of this explains why you cut me off, though. Doesn't it? If they figured out that the rule was funded by less design wood, then what else can they cover? Your expression softens as her words sink in. Of course. They'll see that you've been sharing your profits with me. They'll see that I'm torpedo. And that's my fear. And that's why I put the plug on our arrangement. I suspect they don't have access to all the statements. If I stop the transactions now, then there'll be no paper trail linking me to you. The chest aches at the side of her now. She looks like she hasn't slept in days. So you're trying to protect me. That's admirable, but I didn't ask you to do it. I really would have preferred if you told me this up front. I thought it was callous. It would sound like your opinion of me. It would make it easier for you to detach. You want me to hate you. It's more painful for you. Say your plain words. So you convinced me to hate you. Maybe I would have moved on easier, but mutual love. The end of that statement is self-evident. Alexis hangs her head. Not to play the martyr, but I was willing to endure the pain if you meant keeping you safe. Well, hearing that you've been in pain makes me hurt, so you just double screwed us. Alexis groans and runs her hand through her hair. She stares at her open laptop. I've been trying to figure this out for days. To find some weak spot in Vest's armor. A goat there would be easy to deal with if it weren't for the fact that Vance is protecting them. Oh, it's Steven Coulter? Oh, I'm stupid. Who the fuck is Coulter? Steven Coulter. Look, there was 7 chapters and not all of them were talking about Steven. No, they only addressed him by his first name. And I had to wait a week to read these chapters, so excuse me for not remembering shit. Like I just said, I just woke up from a little nap. I had to force myself to get up. So I had I had this open on my phone. I was like, get the fuck up, read this, post, and then you can go back to bed, which I know I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna get food, and I'll stay up on YouTube and TikTok, back and forth, until finally the sun comes up, and then I go to bed. This drink is too sweet for me, but ugh. There's gotta be something Steven's done that'll make even Vance abandon him. Without being indiscreet, yes. There's a mountain of infractions in his employee's file. But if I retaliate against him, but if I retaliate against him, it just provoke him and Vance to ruin me. Morgan's words from earlier rattle in your head. Maybe Alexa can't retaliate, but if you're able to use Steven's bad management against him, we can at least take him down. I need to call Morgan here, of course, but she might be able to make something happen for us. Yay! I'm really trying to put distance between us, Alexis, but I might have a lead that could help us. Morgan said something to me earlier that's worth discussing at least. You fill Alexis in on what Morgan said about the junior employees' concerns and their fear of speaking up. If a word you utter makes Alexis more visibly angry, she puts down her glass so it doesn't crack. If all this is true, then I'm willing to fire him immediately, even if it costs me my reputation. Oh, hold on. Obviously the juniors who have issues with him are worried about getting blown back. I don't think they appreciate it if we use sensitive information while consulting them, so you tap your phone. Can I invite Morgan here? See if we can strategize. She's the one with her ear to the ground. Also, she's important to me. Not have many friends in the city, in case you haven't guessed. She's probably my closest one. Even if we're not partners anymore, I still like you to get to know her. She's really great. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that. And I'd love to get to know her. But I don't usually invite employees to my private residence. Hello. Alexis rubs one temple, thinking. Then, with a shrug, she shoots you a rare, velvet-like smirk. You don't usually invite employees over? The fuck am I doing here then? More than once. It's good. If we can help us get rid of this snake in the grass, she can move in for all I care. I think her living girlfriend would have some opinions about that. But, noted. I'll give her a call now. Morgan is there within 15 minutes, thanks to Alexis and one of her personal drivers to the office together. Wow, this is surreal. I can't believe I'm asking Alexis I'm with Penthouse. And I can't believe you're referring to me by my full name when I'm sitting right here. Sorry, ma'am, but can you blame me? You're like mystical, and it's not like we ever had a conversation. Or I can cut her some slack. Given what's happened with Steven, I'm sure you can't blame Alexis for not trusting people. Yeah, I get it. Doesn't mean I like it, but I get it. And what is worth, I'm glad you have the opportunity to speak now. If Sebastian trusts you, so do I. Morgan moves to the couch and gets set up with her laptop. You and Alexis hover nearby, not wanting to crowd her. I already reached out to a few of the junior employees who complained about Steven. They had a lot to say. Apparently, Steven has pressured them to work unpaid overtime to finish his projects. Asshole. Is there a paper trail that can prove this? Around the case, Miss Ironwood. Check it out. She tilts the computer towards you. You stare at the edit history of several of Steven's important spreadsheets. Most of these changes were made by junior employees, and some of them were made at 3 in the morning. Because these guys don't do it first when he's scared, he's completely taking advantage of them. What can we do about it, though? Alexis, you mentioned that retaliating against them directly could cause issues. Miss Ironwood doesn't have to do a thing. I have been these problems directly to the VP. I'm over here calling her Alexis. Morgan's still calling her Miss Ironwood. Got Alexis like confused, not confused, but going back and forth, like it's two different personalities. She's being called hey, stick to one. Okay. Velvet. Hey. Just join Velvet. Hey. No. Not that one. Galway? Morgan, are you sure you're up for that? And that's a huge burden of responsibility. I hate for you to take it on just to protect me. No offense, ma'am, but that's not it. And then I hit it off at the after party. She's a cool lady. But she pulled me aside and asked me to promise her to report anything unethical at the company. This is definitely unethical. Yep, which means it's definitely worth a report. Then you report it. Thank you, Morgan. Even if Alexis' reputation didn't hinge on whatever Steven chooses to reveal, he's gotten away with this for too long. If I couldn't be the one to personally bring him down, I'm glad it's you. Trust me, I will be sharing the credit. If you hadn't asked me to, I might have taken the initiative. You too, Miss Ironwood. Morgan, yeah, save my ass here. You can call me Alexis. That's regarding you, Miss Klein. See, like I was just saying, between me calling her Alexis and Morgan calling her Ironwood, it's hey, pick one. And at the same time, you helping save my fucking life. Call me Alexis, Miss Klein. I was gonna say I was gonna be humble and say that's a bit much, but honestly, I'd like to take you up on it. Alexis laughs, came back, watching best friend, and your Alexis fall into easy conversation. Two of my favorite people in the world, and they're finally meshing. Feels so nice. The important thing is, Steven will be held accountable for all the BS he's pulled. The game has said, asshole, fuck, shit. But it draws a line at saying bullshit? Ow. Morgan gathers all the information she can and drafts an email with Alexa's guidance after hitting send. Holy crap, I can't even do that. I feel so alive. And take it from the world-weary businesswoman. 7 bad colleagues, they're just desserts. Fuck you. 7 bad colleagues. 7 bad colleagues, they're just desert. They're just deserts. Just deserts. Never gets old. Is serving their justice? And this particular employee has been a new ones for a while. We heard rumors he'd been breaking into company emails. Steven was breaking into emails? Could he have broken into the C-suite alias? It'd be the ingredients of a step if he did. Why? I thought you were the one who forwarded my resume to Maverick, but it was Steven. It wasn't me, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was his work. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was his work. Yet another piece of ammunition we have against him. And I'll be sure to use it. I feel like I'm on cloud 9. Steve's been a pain in my ass since I started at Ironwood Limited. I think he's influenced so much of your time at the company. I wish I had a better experience. Morgan glances at Alexis, then you, then back to Alexis. She sets down her water glass with a Morgan-like finality. Alexis, I hope you know our Sebastian is the best of the best. He's seriously as good as they come. Morgan, I'm not gonna say much, so relax. I just need Alexis to know this. If she lets you go, she'll regret it forever. Alexis' expression is impossible to read, but her eyes are warm, soft when she nods at Morgan. Negative for Thunder. I wholeheartedly agree that Sebastian is utterly irreplaceable. Irreplaceable? And that's high praise. I mean, irreplaceable? Apart from being one of the best songs ever, is you chill off, trying to find words that won't bring a lump to your throat. Is so sincere. Thank you, both of you. I hope you know you mean just as much to me. Sebastian. Don't say stabby stuff like that. Y'all make me cry. You laugh as Morgan puts you in a playful headlock, but the look on Alexa's face is strange sad. I don't get the sinking feeling she's still scared about us. Morgan leaves, and you spend the next 3 hours going over some particulars with Alexis. See? Look, now I recognize the place again. You're starting to wonder if Alexis will call off your separation and invite you to stay, but instead, it's late. You should go home and get some rest before tomorrow's workday. Stunned, you watch as she stands, goes to the door, and opens it pointedly. Are you kicking me out? No, I'm politely asking you to leave so I can attend to the rest of my responsibilities. No, I'm politely asking you to leave so I can attend to the rest of my responsibilities. I'm happy we cleared the air, Sebastian. But our extracurricular relationship is still over. Some words I can't say in the terrible Spanish accent. Pardon me. You stare blankly at her for a long moment. Your emotions tangled and raw. This is the second to last chapter. I'm not gonna just walk away like that. You know, all the time, I thought you were different, better, responsible, dumb, with a shit together. I was disappointed to know you're completely unwilling to fight for the things you want. Sebastian, you don't even let her finish. You still have the penthouse without looking back. The night, you're sitting in your apartment, still dwelling on the events of the day. Something crystallizes in your mind. Alexis thinks she's doing the right thing, but she's just being her own worst enemy. I want her to get away with it. She's just gonna sit down, take this. She's wrong. Okay. Every time it goes black, I'm like waiting, like, is it gonna end, or it's gonna be a very shitty and a very short end. It did, but the following morning, you're not just preparing for work, you're a man on a mission. You don't get to call lemon for both of us, Alexis, not without a proper debrief. You get it. She cares about you more than she's willing to admit to herself. But it doesn't mean she has to dictate what it is and isn't safe enough for you to handle. I'm the one who signed that contract, and I'm the one who decides when the work is finished. Standing in your room in your underwear, you glance at your closet for something to wear. Unless it's probably still holed up in a penthouse, I need to drive off somehow. I can go to the same mode, or I can go about the secret weapon of a saving. So wait until I can use this outfit to my advantage. Better time than now. I mean, I think it's boring, but people find that sexy to man. I don't know. I don't care. Actually, never mind. I don't care how sexy you find that. It's not 35 diamonds worth. What the fuck? And then I didn't get to see the. I like his default, not the default. The first. Yeah, I like the first outfit I paid for. That he wears to work usually. Better than that. Fuck. You mind yourself in the mirror. You look sexy, confident, not shrinking on his own sub, but I'm seizing control of my own sexuality, which is exactly how I feel. Alyssa may be my former dom, but she can't control me. Not all the time. If I have to take the job at Maverick, so be it. But I'm not going down without a fight. Once again, you let yourself into Alexa's penthouse. This time, she's sitting on the couch. Sebastian, you really can't just show up like this. Alexis shows off, forgetting to be indignant when she takes in your appearance. You raise an eyebrow. Is that a complaint? Because the look on your face says you're happy to see me. Of course I'm happy to see you. I'm always happy to see you. Especially looking like that. That doesn't mean it's wise for you to be here. You have no idea who's could be watching. Morgan's working on Steve in advance. Vance is an extremely powerful and extremely predatory business person. I'm telling you, Sebastian. She have eyes on my home. She gotta hire someone to have eyes in my home. Alexis stands up begins to place erratic and irritable. You chart her course with your gaze. It was bad enough when she would limit over my head. Can't stand her limit over yours too. Once again, you're treating me like someone who's incapable of taking care of himself. Why are you doing this? Why would you just take the job at Maverick? I don't want the job at Maverick, Alexis. I never did. You should. You should be halfway across the country by now. You'd be safe from me. From Vance. Oh, so you did it. Alexis, maybe why you're really feeling this way. I know it's not just a professional relationship. Dom sub partnership. And Sebastian, I can't put you in that position. You already have. I know you didn't plan for it, but we ended up being compatible for way more than just sex. I don't give a damn about Vance or corporate politics or anything like that. It's just work. I know you feel about me. It's how I feel about you. And learn to fight for love. Love? You stop short. Realizing you just said that. Fuck you. You stop short realizing what you just said too late. But when you look at Alexis, you love me? Hey, are you serious? God, I guess I didn't mean to say it on purpose. I haven't even thought about it myself. But yes, I do. I know that breaks every rule we've enforced. I know it's taboo. But I love you, Alexis Herrera. I'm gonna mumble her last name every time I say it. Because I think I'm saying it wrong. And I don't think I can say it right. It's too... I said it so many times before. I cannot pronounce R's. That has 3 fucking R's in it. Oh, 3 or 2, I can't count. But it has too many R's for me to pronounce. Alexis slumps. Her perfect face crumples for a moment before she composes herself. Would you believe me if I told you no one's ever said that to me before? Honestly, yes. You make yourself so unreachable. The only reason I would allow myself to love you is... Well, I suddenly realize I'm too stubborn to be deterred. I wonder who taught me that. Alexis exhale on a wet laugh, then wipes her eyes briefly as if trying to conceal it from you. Get choked on my own spit. Okay, I'm good, I'm alive. I love you too. Of course I love you. I wouldn't be tying myself into knots if I didn't. Why tie yourself into knots? We handle Steven. Bet Morgan is orchestrating his downfall right now. And Venice might be some big, scary Omega exec, but she's still just a person. She's fallible, just like us. We work together, Alexis. We love each other. I can't let go of something I've always wanted. Before we became stream partners, I told Morgan how hard it's been to find someone who gets me. Then, all of a sudden, there you were. It was like the universe had handed you to me. Sebastian, I felt the same way. I just didn't realize it at the time. But you realize it now. You know how much I mean to you. And it'll be self-destructive to run from it. Alexis' nostrils flare. Her chest rises and falls almost violently. What are you suggesting we do, Sebastian? For now, simple. We do a scene together. We don't have any streams planned. No, be in the chat. Screw the chat. I'm saying we should do a scene for us. Just you and me. And the things you like. Alexis' breath leaves her and each other. Her gaze looks wild, desperate, and utterly needy. You really want to do that? Just us? No cameras? No. You don't even know how to finish. Post-pounding. Make your way down the hall. By this time, you go to a room you've never been invited to enter. Alexis doesn't even argue when you stride straight into her bedroom. You pause to the threshold. Alexis. Like the guest bedrooms, this room is furnished in the same impersonal chic style as the rest of the apartment. I don't mean to be rude, but this is your bedroom. Doesn't look like you. The penthouse came furnished. I didn't bother changing anything out when I bought it. That's not true. The streaming room has completely different furniture in it. It's sexy, inviting. Alexis is quiet for a moment, contemplative. I guess that's because the streaming room is the only place I've felt like myself. That's really sad. This entire apartment, minus one room, is like a museum exhibit you just happen to live in. That's not what you deserve, Alexis. It's not what any person deserves. Alexis stares around her bedroom at a loss. I just don't know how to do that. I have to make something my own. My mother, she made a child at home welcoming. I never lived in a rich person place like this. But my father died when I was barely 19, still in college. So you finished out your degree and took responsibility for the company, and you haven't been you since. You step toward her bed, then sit at the edge of it. You peel off your clothes slowly. You wait with me. Sebastian, please, just don't argue with me. No. I know who you are. I know who you can be. So, show me. You drape yourself back onto the bed, revealing the entirety of your torso to her. Show yourself. Show yourself. I'll stop. Only because I don't know the words. It's been a while since I've seen Frozen 2 and 1. Alexis stands frozen. Hey! Alexis stands frozen at the foot of the bed, her hands clenched but at her sides. This isn't the studio. I don't have the lights. I don't have the mask of a real type hand. You don't need to hide. That's the whole point. I don't want you hiding. I know this is terrifying, Alexis, but it's only terrifying because it's real. She sits at the edge of the mattress, the bed dipping under her weight as she reaches out. I don't know where to start about the Persona. Persona 5? Persona 4? Persona 3? I'm a Persona 3 myself. Start with what you feel. Right now. Your fingers brush her thigh. The light is almost like a ghost of a touch. You reach up and catch her wrist, pulling her palm firmly against the top plane of your stomach. Don't be afraid of me. Feel how much I want you to be here. Okay. Alright. I'll try. Alexis' fingers spread wide, finally anchoring herself to you as her breathing deepens. The hesitation in Alexa's eyes begins to melt, replaced by the focused intensity you usually only see in the studio. She leans over you, her other hand coming up to cup your jaw, her thumb brushing over your lower lip. I want to see any part of you get to me. No acting, no faking. I'm more than happy to give you that. Alexis runs her hand down the center of your chest, tracing the line of muscle down to the waistband of your underwear. You're so solid, so strong, and yet you let me hold you like this. One hand teases your navel, while the other lightly goes over your nipple. Alexis. There's the sound I've been waiting to hear. She leans down, pressing a lingering, heated kiss to the junction of your neck and shoulder. Alexis feverly divests herself of her own clothes, looming gloriously in her underwear. My voice is going, if it's not obvious. I'm sorry I've been such a damn idiot. I want to keep you safe. I know, Alexis. God, I get it. You're a good person. A much better person than you give yourself credit for. I'm not made of glass. I love you. I want you. You can put everything aside. Velvet, ironwood, all of it. Your fingers find her nape and gently stroke her sensitive skin. I still want you. Alexis moans softly, her eyes warm and soft and fierce all at once. She kisses your wrist. Tell me what you want me to do to you. I want you to tie me down. Make it so I can't move. I don't want to be able to move a finger. Buy me, Alexis. I'm yours to use. A low, dangerous chuckle vibrates in Alexis' chest as she reaches for the restraints. Look at you. You're so eager to get control. I love how pretty you look pinned down. She finally secures your wrist to the headboard, pulling the silk tight. The tension stretches your torso tight, highlighting every taut ridge on your abs and the broadest bands of your chest. You're a perfect, helpless display of taut muscle and exposed skin, trembling under her heated stare. God, Sebastian, I don't know if I'll be able to hold back if we keep going. It was... I can't remember. 20 or 30 diamonds. I see, you know what? Math. Okay, so, yay, math. Okay, so it was 20 diamonds for the first option, right? Whatever. 35 for the outfit that is already off of us. It didn't take that long to get off, to be taken off of us once we got in the penthouse. And now 40. This better be the last thing I pay for in this chapter. Oh my god. I was liking this book when it started, but now that it's ending, it's like, alright. Now you're asking for too much. I mean, I said I didn't like it in the beginning. The middle, fine. Now it's like, alright. You're robbing me here. want me to pay small amount of diamonds. 8, 10 to 12 diamonds for different dialogue. Like, no. So if I pay for all of those, I would build up. It'd be close to what I pay for what a more important scene. A scene. And not just some words. Or closer to an outfit. What the fuck? That better be the last thing I pay for. Or I will draw my phone. And you're gonna hear it. Hit something. That I can't see in this room. Alexis, I want more. I want all of you tonight. Alexis' breath catches. The vulnerability in her eyes shifts, melting into a dark, consuming heat. Are you sure? Once I start, I'm not going to want to stop. I'm counting on it. You pull her down by the nape of her neck, crashing your lips together in a desperate, searing kiss. Alexis groans, her hands exploring your body, leaving a trail of fiery kisses down your jaw, your neck, your chest. You tangle your fingers in Lex's hair, firmly guiding her face downward. Down there. Please, make me feel good. I love you. Lexus eagerly complies, sinking down between your thighs. She takes your rigid length into her mouth. You groan as your tongue swirls around your crown, sucking and bobbing with a relentless, devouring rhythm. Lexus, wait. If I just paid for another 40 diamonds on just a blowjob. If I just paid another, about $40, 40 diamonds. 40 bucks? Not 40 diamonds. For just a BJ. The last time was 45. I don't know. So it's only 5 less, but I still feel like it's just a BJ so far. It better not be. Your hips bug instinctively. Your climax rushing up so fast, it makes you dizzy. You grab her shoulders and gently push her back. Alexis pulls away, panting hard, a question in her heavy-lidded eyes. I'm too close. I want to make sure you're feeling as good as I am. You pull up for a soft, lingering kiss, tasting the arousal on her lips. I'm so proud of you, Alexis, for letting down your walls, for just being you. It's easy when it's with you, but I'm still aching. Way back. It's my turn to taste. Holy. Okay. Alexis complies. Then you push her flat against the mattress. You crawl between her legs. You bury your face between her thighs. Traces her knee with your tongue before latching onto her sensitive snub. Oh, Sebastian. You hum, sucking firmly as your tongue flickers without mercy. She grips the sheet, thrashing under your mouth. Wait, Sebastian, stop. Alexis grabs your wrist, pulling you away with a breathless, apologetic laugh. She tugs you to lie against her chest. If you keep doing that for another second, I'm gonna finish without you. And I want us to be together for this. She retangle your limbs together, bending heavily, the heat between you completely undeniable. Well then, there's only one thing we can do. You should revive my lap. You sit up against the pillows, parting your legs. Alexis climbs onto your lap, her knees bracketing your hips as she gazes down at you. I want to see your face when it happens. I wouldn't look anywhere else. She grips your shoulders and slowly sinks down, taking the entirety of your thick length into her tight, dripping heat. Fuck. Alexis. She begins to ride you, rolling her hips in slow, agonizing circles that draw deep groans from your chest. Alexis sends a relentless pace. Her hands light up to frame your face, her thumbs brushing over your cheekbones as the tension peaks. The connection is intoxicating. Her eyes lock into yours, completely bare and full of love, as the friction builds into a blinding, safe miss climax that leaves you both trembling. You collapse against each other in the aftermath. Your faces tucked in each other's shoulders. It feels warm, intimate. I really do love you so much. I know. I love you too. I can't contain it anymore. I feel like I've been carrying it for years, and it's only been weeks. And I feel the same way. I hope we can just shed the bullshit soon and find a way to be us. Well, either way, I'm glad we did this, and I'd like to keep doing it. Melissa suddenly goes still, as if anticipating something. Then, I was hoping I get the notification tonight. A notification about what? And for my lawyer scooping out dirt on friends for the past few days, he has to text me at this hour. They must have found a way for They must find a way out for us, a way for us to be together. And now's the end. Okay, good. Bye. See you in the last chapter next week.